Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the Kalos starter Pokemon in Pokemon Legends EA. You can get these Pokemon very early on after around 2 hours of gameplay once you unlock side missions from Emma. So these are the 3 side missions that you're going to want to concentrate on because these are the ones that reward you with the Kalos starter Pokemon. We'll start off with Fennekin, which is the one on the very left. So once you fly there, you're going to walk over to this woman here and there's going to be a sleeping Fennekin on the ground. And unfortunately, this Fennekin is not very well. You need to accept this quest and find a twig that is going to revive this Fennekin, and then once you do that, it's going to join your team. As you can see, the Pokemon Center's not working, no potion's gonna work, it's not a great situation. She tells you about this herbalist that you have to go and talk to, and once you speak to him, he tells you about this twig. So as you can see, mission accepted, get well Fennekin. And of course, you're going to want to make it your guiding now active quest so you don't get distracted with anything else. So all you need to do next is just go onto your map and fly close to where the marker's telling you to go. So in this situation, it would be Wild Zone 2 because it's right next to it. Once you fly to this spot, you're just going to run down this street and find the herbalist sitting down at this cafe, and he's going to tell you about this twig. It'll also give you a fly spot as well if you've not already been here. So he's talking to you about how this Fennekin is not very well. He needs you to find this revitalizing twig. It's in Wild Area 5. So that's the next destination. So once you get to Wild Zone 5, you're going to want to go to the left where the black sludge is, because that's how you get to these twigs. And once you locate this black sludge, you're going to need a Pokemon with the move Confusion to get past it. Now, I'm not sure if any Psychic type move works here. I just used Ghastly with Confusion because I know it 100% works. And then as you can see, I've sent out my Ghastly, I tell it to use Confusion, and then it destroys this black sludge. It opens up this area, and this is how you get to the twigs. There's a little bit of a secret area that you obviously can only access if you do have a Pokemon with a Psychic type move. So as you can see, there's more black sludge here. Again, you can obviously take a look at this whole wild zone whilst you're doing this quest, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to speed through it. You will get greeted though by an alpha Whirlipede, which is quite strong. It's level 28, and at this point in the game, you're going to be slightly underleveled. So I would not advise battling this because it will defeat you. What you want to do is just run past it and then start clicking on all of these different twigs. Now, I don't know if it's random in everybody's different copies of Pokemon Legends EA, but for me, it was the last twig that was the one that I wanted. As you can see, there's loads of like glowing red items on the ground, and every time I click on one, it says, you know, it's not a very good twig. It's not the one that I'm looking for. So again, I'm not sure if it's random or if it's just always the last one you click on, but either way, for my situation, it was the last one I clicked on. I also nearly got defeated by that Whirlipede as well, but luckily I did click on the twig, and then for some reason it healed me as well straight after I got this twig. So obviously that was very good. But either way, we've now found the twig. It's time to go back to Fennekin and revive it. So that's exactly what you need to do. So once you fly back to this quest spot, you just go back over to the woman and you just hand her the twig. This will heal the Fennekin, and then Fennekin will join your team. So as you can see, Fennekin is feeling a lot better, and then obviously the woman just says, you know, you can just take it with you. And that's how you complete the mission and obtain Fennekin early on in Pokemon Legends EA. Up next, we're going to go for Chespin, which has a side quest located right next to Restaurant Liwao, or however you pronounce it. But anyway, once you go over to this quest, this woman is over here and she's talking about this Chespin that's blocking the taxi and it keeps attacking the cars and whatnot. It's not a great situation, and it's your job to stop the Chespin. You basically have to battle this Chespin 3 times in a row, and then you get to keep it. And it's not very difficult. You don't get healed after every battle, but it's only a level 14 Chespin, so just go in with a fire type or something like that, and you will obviously just be able to defeat it with Ember or Flame Wheel or whatever as you progressively do these battles. Anyway, once you've defeated it 3 times, the taxi driver then tells it to slow down and stop fighting, and then she says, honestly, if this strong Pokemon was with a strong trainer, it would become a lot stronger. And so Chespin joins your team. It's a lot easier to get than the Fennekin one, where obviously you're having to run around all over the place, but that is how you get Chespin in Pokemon Legends EA. Finishing things off, we'll go for Froakie, which is located in the North Boulevard, the side quest for the Water Kalos starter Pokemon. This one is probably the most annoying one, but just don't rush it. It's very simple to do. I understand with time trials it can get a little bit hectic, but it's generally not that difficult. So in order to get Froakie, you have to complete 3 time trials, which get increasingly more difficult. But again, you get enough time to do it, just don't stress yourself, it's very simple to do. So this is the first time trial, you don't have to rush it, you get 30 seconds to do it, which is more than enough time. I think I had like 10 seconds left to do it. You just run around this corner, climb the ladder, go up this little step, go along the bridge, go up this step here. You have to do it slowly so you don't fall. Slide down here, go up these ladders, and then you find Froakie at the top of the pillar. So very simple to do. That's the first one. Not very difficult at all. You get, like I say, more than enough time to do it. After that, another location opens up with the quest marker, and that is the second time trial. So you go over to him, and then you accept the second time trial, and this one, I believe you have 40 seconds to complete it. And as you can see, it's a little bit taller, a little bit more difficult to do. But again, you get more than enough time to do it. You just go around this corner, you go over this plank here, you go over this plank. You don't even have to run over it, you can just kind of jog over it. You go over here, you see the ladders, you just climb up those, and then you have to go over this thin plank. So again, don't run over it, just walk over it. I can't stress how much time you do get in order to do this. Like I said, I think I finished it with like 10 seconds left or something. I'm already at the top. You know, I've got about 15 seconds left. So that's the second one. Probably the easier one in my opinion, because I feel like you get a little bit more used to it. After that, the third location opens up at the top of the map. So you just fly there, and then you can start the third time trial. You just run over to him. This one is, of course, the most difficult. You have 50 seconds to do it. But again, more than enough time to do it. But this one does require you to roll. So if you're not very good at rolling, you might find this a little bit more difficult. But again, trial and error. You do it a couple of times, you'll find the fastest route. It won't be an issue. So you just climb up these ladders, and then you drop down to this bit here, and you have to roll over it. It's very simple. It's not too difficult to do. And then you turn around, you climb up these ladders, climb to the very top, and then you jump down here, and then there's some very, very slight planks of wood that you have to sort of traverse across. Nothing crazy, just climb up here, and then you have to roll off this one as well, but you see that board is there at the back, so it will stop you from falling off. And then you just run across this one as well, climb up, and then Froakie is there to greet you. And that's all you have to do. 3 time trials, and then you get Froakie in Pokemon Legends EA. I'm pretty sure they open up in later Wild Zones as well, but if you want to get these 3 starter Pokemon early on, then this is how you do them. It's not going to take you too long. Again, I think the most time-consuming one is probably just the Fennekin, and that's just simply because you have to go all over the place. But Chespin's definitely the easiest one. Froakie, if you take your time, you won't struggle. But that is how you get the 3 Kalos starter Pokemon in Pokemon Legends EA. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and until next time, peace.